The Wolf Who Found His Courage. Young Elara would often watch from the edge of the forest, her small hands clasped behind her back. She wasn't watching the birds or the squirrels, but the man with the big axe. Silas, the lumberjack, was a giant of a man, and the way he moved was like a dance of strength and purpose. Elara wanted to be just like him, brave and strong. One afternoon, while gathering berries, Elara heard a soft whimper. She followed the sound, her heart thumping like a drum. Tucked beneath the roots of an ancient oak, she found a small wolf pup, shivering and thin. He was a runt, with a matted coat and a deep sadness in his eyes. He flinched when she came near, a low growl rumbling in his chest. "It's okay," Elara whispered, her voice as gentle as a breeze. She held out a handful of berries, her hand open and still. The wolf watched her, his tail tucked tight. He was hurt. She could see the scrapes and bruises. He wasn't a monster. He was just a little boy like her who had been hurt. He needed help. Elara knew just who to go to. She ran through the woods to the small, moss-covered hut where Corvus lived. He was an old man with eyes as deep as the night sky and a quiet, knowing smile. People said he could take away pain with a single touch, and Elara knew it was true. Corvus followed Elara back to the oak tree. He knelt beside the frightened wolf, his movements slow and deliberate. He placed a hand on the wolf's head, and a soft, shimmering light began to glow. The wolf let out a sigh, as if a heavy weight had been lifted from his small shoulders. The pain was gone. The wolf, now free from his pain, looked at Corvus and Elara with new eyes. Just then, a large shadow fell over them. It was Silas, his axe resting on his shoulder. He had heard about the injured animal and had come to see. He looked at the girl, the old man, and the wolf, and a flicker of a smile touched his lips. A horn blast echoed through the valley, a sound that meant only one thing: Vikings. The village was in danger. Silas's face hardened. He was the village's protector, and he would not let them be harmed. He turned and began to walk towards the village, his steps firm and resolute. As Silas stood alone at the edge of the village, ready to face the raiders, he felt a soft presence beside him. It was Whisper, the small wolf. He wasn't growling or baring his teeth. He simply stood there, a silent sentinel, his eyes fixed on the approaching figures. He was ready to protect his new family. The Vikings saw the giant lumberjack and the brave wolf standing together. They saw the old man, Corvus, standing a little way back, a quiet power radiating from him. They were looking for an easy fight, not a challenge. With a grunt of frustration, their leader turned his longship and sailed away. The village cheered. Silas was a hero, but he knew the truth. It was Elara's kindness and Whisper's courage that had saved them all. The wolf, no longer a runt, found his place not in a pack, but in a family of brave hearts. He was home. Elara knelt and hugged her friend, the wolf who had found his courage.